Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AI Tech North. I'd like to thank you for making the journey, giving us your time to come and listen to some great speakers, see some great demos. I'd like to thank all of the volunteers that have made this happen. They'll be wearing white T-shirts, other speakers and everybody wearing blue T-shirts. But any questions you have about the organization, where to go, please seek out a white T-shirt. They will find you an answer. They have given their time, completely free, and we wouldn't have been able to put this on without their help. So I'd like to give a personal thank for the hundreds of hours that they've put in. I'd also like to thank our sponsors and exhibitors here today. They've backed this at proof of concept stage. You know, they've got in early. Again, without their support, without their efforts, without their advice, we would not be able to put this program on. Finally, I'd just like to thank all of the speakers for giving your time as well. Many of it on a Saturday in Leeds during the holiday season. It's precious time. So thank you again for all of that. And my last comment is enjoy. We're at a situation here where it's the first event that we're putting on, not the last. We are at proof of concept stage, and we've got enough people here to make it a great conference with the great speakers, but just the right amount to make it community. So take advantage of the ability to engage with the speakers, engage with the exhibitors, and have a chat. It's not a big enough conference to get lost in the crowd. My final thing is to introduce Sharon, who's put this together. I've had a 30-year digital journey, and I can count on the fingers of one hand people who walk the talk. I've met hundreds who talk the talk. Sharon is somebody who actually walks the talk and makes things happen. So please give a good hand to Sharon Matthew.
Wow, that's an emotional start to the day. Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the celebration, to the first large-scale AI conference of the North. I'm so proud and really glad to see this number of people here today, you know, believing in the vision and actually transforming it into some true reality. And I can't be any further proud. You know, I feel like a dad today. I wasn't this nervous when I was having my first child. But yeah, feels really great. Okay. So today I want to just talk about the journey. I haven't prepared my keynote, so I'm just going to talk about my journey, how I feel today, what pain I've gone through, and what does this make a great AI Tech North event. So let's start with me. I'm the founder of the AI Tech North platform community, and it all started 2 years ago, and it all started through a blog site. I'm dyslexic, I couldn't do well. So I translated this into an events platform, which turned up into something great of this scale. My AI journey started 2 decades ago when I started building my first robot with web camera to do custom vision AI, with IoT enabled within it. We call IoT today. Back in the day, it was called microcontrollers. It was challenging, okay? It was a great success story, but it was a great failure because it only worked for 10 minutes of 1 year of hard work, and it failed on the day. I decided to make a drastic shift in my career. Instead of going for robotics and AI in New York, I decided to get into IT. And that's where, you know, I felt like my dreams crashed. Until 5 years ago, I got my first project with NHS to do a large-scale data cloud digital transformation. First phase was data, second phase was analytics, third stage was AI. And it did not go well. It was in the North. I was trying to predict how can we predict appointment cancellations. How can we manage capacity and demand, right? Help NHS with that, right? How can we track the patient pathway and suggest them something better? How can we manage A&E, ambulance, all the way to the beds, right? Bed management journey. A lot of great stuff in proof of concept stage. Cloud, AI, the new technology, machine learning, and all that enabled me to do this at a proof of concept stage quickly. felt really powerful and great, but no one bought it. So I realized there was a second challenge, which was culture and strategy, right? Technology was the easy part, okay? 5 years ago, this is 5 years ago. Now it's just that easy. 5 years ago, technology was the easy part, culture was the biggest barrier, right? And I felt we need something, right? We need something different. I work in London at IBM. I'm Microsoft AI lead. This is my day job. I absolutely love it. But I love it so much I do it 24/7, as you guessed. There's a reason for it. AI is such a powerful thing. 2 letters, but has a journey and a story, a vision, and a lot of things embedded into one thing. I don't want to call it AI because it's kind of, not the true thing, okay? It's machine learning, a lot of maths happening in a quick flash. It's actually augmented intelligence. But the roadmap is advanced innovation and advanced integration, enabling super amazing things in future. And I felt we really need something great to be brought up to the north because I could see a massive digital divide, right? London's 3-5 years ahead of north. And when I come to north, I was like, we got a barrier. We need to bridge this. That's what gave birth to AI Tech North. So just to summarize, I think failure is not opposite of success, but it is part of success. And I could see that North has a purpose. There are use cases, there are applications, there are organizations of business who want to consume this service. There are people who want to serve at the same time. There are people who want to share knowledge, but we need a platform for them to consume this service or learn from them. There are people who want to get started. I want to bring the people who are ready to finish this journey. We created one platform that can collaborate and bring technologists, strategists, learners, and leaders under one roof like here today, okay? And I felt like that's the way forward, and that resulted into a quest, which is what resulted into this. I spoke in various regions, Newcastle, Sheffield, Hull, Manchester, Leeds, London, and I thought, look, me traveling, being dad of 2 doesn't make sense. And my wife absolutely hates me for this. And I owe you big time for making this happen. So behind every successful man, if there's a woman, that's her right there. Again, back to this. I wanted to connect these dots. And the best way I could connect was M62, A1M, or M1. I know it connects at Pontefract, but we called it Leeds, okay? No offense. So we thought, let's do AI Tech North in Leeds because it's accessible, it's central, and it's in the north, and everyone can come here in one single train journey. And genuinely, we wanted to bring AI to the north. That's our mission statement. So we want to master what we need today, innovation-wise, and bring innovations of tomorrow today, right? Massive statement, but how do we do this, okay? Great ambitious statement, but this is the current industry standards of innovation as it stands, okay? Everyone knows what's the power of this thing, right? What is this? A mode of transport. We know how powerful this is, right? This is 1885, the first Mercedes-Benz car, okay? This is the true state of industry AI standards. Just look at this. No seat belts, no headlights. Road at the back is in an absolute nice state. This is literally where we are today. Innovation is there, but culture, the technology, ethics, everything around it is an afterthought. This platform actually will enable us to understand how should we be more prepared for what we want to do in the future, okay? From that to Bugatti Veyron, that's where we want to be, right? Or a Ferrari. And that is the intelligence standards as we stand, okay? Simple stuff, does simple things, we call it AI. It's designed by a designer and follows the instruction of the designer. If it's designed in ethical fashion, good luck, we've done a good job. If not, yeah, so that's why ethics is a critical part of any AI application here today, and we want to enforce that right from the start. Even before we start our journey in the north, first thing we need to know is how do we design new applications with compliant and ethical fashion. So ethics is a core aspect for today's agenda. A few other things. We want to ensure that today, when you walk out of the room or at the end of the day, you understood, you learned, you connected, you know how to build a strategy, you met right people who are ready to, give you right information, you met our partners, you met the speakers, I want you to go out today smiling and, excited for the next year's event, okay? This is our value proposition. If we don't achieve this, I think we have failed. So please give your feedback, and we want to improve ourselves and the platform for next year. Quickly, also want to focus that we are a non-profit community. People might think, IBM guy trying to drive this. No, we help businesses, of course, but we focus a lot on community stuff. For example, there's a manufacturing agenda, right? How can we optimize manufacturing? But the same algorithm can be tweaked to be used for recycling, right? Same algorithm that we use in healthcare can be used in an advanced fashion. This is where information becomes intelligence. When you have intelligence, it is becoming information. And when you have more information, this is the next intelligence. So it's like an inception. So how do we create a loop so that we can prevent this healthcare issues or a problem or a disease even before it gets into your body, right? So taking preventive actions, so going a step ahead, right? Next thing is, obviously, we support the retail and commercial use cases, but we also want to support the next thing, which is, imagine Amazon, eBay trying to sell a lot of recommendation engine-related products. You got 5 shares, do you want to buy the 6th one? How about we tailor this to say, you got 5 shares, how about you share your other 3 and buy the 3rd, 6th one, right? So can we use the same algorithm to solve a global problem, right, of emissions, waste, and, all of the bad stuff. Same thing applies to sales. Predicting sales conversion, can we use the same thing for saving and optimizing your process? So this is, again, to do with supply chain and everything. So customer engagement, we use chatbot to retain our customers. Can we use the same to, work on mental health by using sentiment in emotional analysis? I spoke about supply chain earlier. But last but not the least, we use sophisticated automation everywhere. Alexa, Google, can you get me this, can you get me that? Can we use the same sophistication to actually protect us? Single mom at home, feeling a bit insecure, can the chatbot or anything like Alexa be there to listen to you, okay? So we are the ideation factory, we are the platform powered by passionate people and, with purpose. So this has resulted into this amazing platform, this event today. And I want to take this moment to thank everyone. Thank you, Jeff, for introducing all the speakers and volunteers. But I will reiterate, thanks to all the sponsors who have made this happen, believing in this vision. I want to thank all the speakers who made it here today, spared their time on a Saturday. And last but not the least, thanking all my volunteers and committee and the core events management team to making this happen. So I just want you to have a great day, enjoy the session. Please use social media hashtags that I've shared earlier and make this the loudest event in the north of England. Thank you so much.